Hey everyone, today I'm going to be testing your knowledge of Dead by Daylight, all the way from cosmetics to lore. For this quiz there are 5 categories, at least for this video. If people like this I might change them up from quiz to quiz. This time round though we have a general knowledge round, followed by a picture round, a cosmetics round, a lore round, and finally a sound round. Some questions will just ask for an answer and others will be multiple choice. Each question is worth a point unless otherwise noted. After each round I will reveal the answers. After the whole thing is completed, drop your scores down in the comments. Let's see if you can answer all of these correctly. I've tried to make some of them pretty tough, so good luck. Starting off with the general knowledge round. Question 1. In the past 5 years of Dead by Daylight, which killer perk has appeared in the Shrine of Secrets the most at 21 times? Is it A. Overcharge, B. Agitation, or C. Enduring? Question 2. What was the first map to receive breakable walls? Question 3. There are 2 perks that currently interact with the crows, one for killers and one for survivors. What 2 perks are they? Question 4. What was the name of Chapter 7? For example, the first chapter was named The Last Breath Chapter. Question 5. How many female killers are there currently in the game? A. 7, B. 8, or C. 9? Question 6. What does this offering pictured, the tarnished coin, do? Question 7. Which exhaustion perk gives the longest duration of extra speed? A. Adrenaline, B. Balance Landing, or C. Smash Hit? Question 8. What is the name of the Hex perk pictured? Question 9. In the game we have the killer named Nemesis, but there is also a teachable perk with the same name. Who does this perk belong to? A. Twins, B. Oni, or C. Deathslinger? Question 10. To which killer does the add-on pictured belong to? A. Deathslinger, B. Twins, or C. Huntress? Okay, so the answers for the first round of general knowledge. Question 1. The killer perk that has appeared the most in the shrine was Enduring, or option C. Question 2. The first map to receive breakable walls was Dead Dog Saloon. Question 3. The 2 perks that currently interact with the crows are Calm Spirit for survivors and Spies from the Shadows for killers. Question 4. The name of the 7th chapter was the Saw chapter. Question 5. There are currently 9 female killers in the game, or option C. This was maybe a bit of a trick, but of course we were counting both of Legion's female characters into this. Question 6. The Tarnished Coin offering spawns in 1 additional chest into the trial. Question 7. Adrenaline, or option A, gives the longest speed boost duration at 5 seconds, followed by Smash Hit at 4 and Balance Landing at 3. Question 8. The Hex perk pictured is called Hex Blood Favor and is a teachable perk of the Blight. Question 9. The teachable perk Nemesis belongs to the Oni, or option B. Question 10. The add-on pictured belongs to the Twins, or option B. Next, let's move on to the picture round. For this I'm going to show you 2 pictures and you have to identify 5 differences between the pictures. It's spot the difference basically. Feel free to pause so you can see the full images if you prefer. You gotta find 5 differences. So, the answers. The 5 differences you hopefully identified were: the perk Enduring is coloured red instead of purple, the Trickster's power, his knives, has been changed to Huntress's hatchets, on the injured Meg she has 6 knife lacerations instead of 5, one of the add-ons is gone, the Fizzspin Soda, finally the Blood Moon Charm on a nearby hook is gone. 2 points for each of those differences you spotted. Now on to the cosmetics round. Question 1. In Tome 1 Awakening, the 2 focus characters of the tome who received purple cosmetics were who? A. Claudette and the Trapper, B. Dwight and the Huntress, or C. Dwight and the Trapper? Question 2. In Tome 2 Reckoning, what was the final charm reward for reaching level 70 of the Rift track? Was it A. the Lunar Lantern charm, B. the Nectar Vial charm, or C. the Dendrite Cluster charm? Question 3. With the release of the Left 4 Dead paragraph, 3 characters received cosmetics that imitated the look of the characters in Left 4 Dead. Which 3 characters received these cosmetics? Question 4. Which killer currently has the most available purchasable cosmetics in the store? Is it A. Trapper, B. Spirit, or C. Legion? Question 5. Which two survivors have the least available cosmetics purchasable in the store? Is it A, Bill and Ash, B, Quentin and Bill, or C, Quentin and Ash? Question 6. Which survivor is unique in that their cosmetics are split into body, head, and hand instead of the usual legs, body, and head? Question 7. Dwight, before being taken by the entity, was a pizza delivery boy, seen in one of his cosmetics. But what was the name of the pizza company? Was it A, Pizza What, B, Pizza Where, or C, Pizza Now? Question 8. There are currently 2 available legendary skins for Cheryl Mason. Which characters do these legendary skins unlock? Question 9. Which 2 survivors have 1 or more full sleeves of tattoos? Question 10. On this Yunjin Lee cosmetic, what words are written vertically across the right trouser leg? Now, let's do the answers for the cosmetics round. Question 1. Claudette and the Trapper were the focus of Tome 1 Awakening and received purple cosmetics. Question 2. In Tome 2 Reckoning, the level 70 charm reward was the Lunar Lantern charm in the Rift, or option A. Question 3. With the release of the Left 4 Dead paragraph, Dwight, Meg, and Jake received cosmetics imitating the Left 4 Dead cast. Question 4. The killer with the highest number of purchasable cosmetics is the Legion, or option C. Question 5. The 2 survivors with the least purchasable cosmetics are Quentin and Bill, or option B. Question 6. Ash Williams is unique in that his cosmetics are split by hand, body, and head. Question 7. Dwight was a pizza delivery boy for Pizza What, or option A. Question 8. Cheryl Mason's 2 legendary skins give you access to the characters of Lisa Garland and Sybil Bennett. Question 9. The 2 survivors with full sleeves of tattoos are Kate Denson and Jeff Johansson. Question 10. The answer was Magnum Opus. Okay, now on to the lore round. Question 1. In what way are the spirit and the Oni related? A. The spirit is the Oni's great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter. B. The spirit is the Oni's great-great-great-granddaughter. C. The spirit is the Oni's granddaughter. Question 2. What is the name of Feng Min's old esports team? Question 3. What 2 original survivors in the survivor roster had some form of relationship or interaction with their respective killers prior to being taken by the entity? Question 4. What gift does Claudette receive for her 8th birthday? Question 5. What is the name of Yui Kimura's gang? A. The Sakura 5, B. The Sakura 6, or C. The Sakura 7? Question 6. What is the name of the object that the observer is often shown to hold? A. The Rift, B. The Oris, or C. It hasn't been given a name. Question 7. Who is Clive Andrews? Question 8. What was the name of the group that Elodie Rokoto and Felix Richter belonged to as children? A. The Imperiati, B. The Pariahs, or C. The Black Veil? Question 9. When Benedict Baker is quoted in-game, which year does he often write from? A. 1896, B. 1902, or C. 1919? Question 10. When Benedict Baker disappears, what realm is he investigating in the real world? A. The Macmillan Estate, B. Autohaven Wreckers, or C. Coldwind Farm? Okay, answers for the lore round. Question 1 was option A. The spirit is the Oni's great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter. Question 2. Feng Min's old esports team was named the Laser Bears. Question 3. The survivors to interact with their killers prior to getting taken were Jeff Johansson and Yunjin Lee. Question 4. Claudette received a science set or kit for her 8th birthday. Question 5. Yui Kimura's group is named the Sakura 7, or option C. Question 6. The object that the observer holds is named the Oris, or option B. Question 7. Clive Andrews is Frank Morrison of the Legion's final adoptive father. Question 8. Elodie and Felix belong to a group named the Pariahs, or option B. Question 9. The quotes from Benedict Baker in-game are dated in the year 1896, or option A. Question 10. The realm that Benedict Baker was investigating was the town of Weeks, where the Macmillan Estate is situated, or option A. Our final round is the sound round. The idea of this round is to identify the sound that you hear. There are 5 in total. Here's sound 1. Here's sound 2. Here's sound 3. Here's sound 4. And here's sound 5. Now onto the answers. You get 2 points for each of the sounds you identified. Sound 1 was the wraith's breathing. Sound 2 was the sound of the opened hatch. Sound 3 was the whispers from the perk Whispers. Sound 4 was the sound you hear when you get injured from Trickster's knife laceration. Sound 5 was the injured noises of Cheryl Mason. Alright, well, let me know what your total score out of 50 was down below, and also if you like this kind of thing, as well as the different rounds. Thanks, and goodbye.